Holding the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, holding the wrist, I never switch.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash and love to spend. Made a killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the...
Well, Coach, as far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check 31. Check 31.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. That one good for 33 and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody to run them down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Saquon Barkley, 31 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he's got it, 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Chargers nothing.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Ready? You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you. Gun. You don't want none. Watch it.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Newton now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Chargers' 39-yard line.
Check. Lucky.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down.
I'll tell you who was excited by that play, and that was the defensive front. They didn't need any additional help. They got to him in a hurry. And right there, he had to make a big-time decision. I think he made the right one. Protect the football, then protect yourself.
Maybe not necessarily in that order.
He will never admit to that, but he's probably thinking about himself first.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos push further out in front. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. Second time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again. And how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown. Great run and the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Milano with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And James has it. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
Let's go,
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Von Miller gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Ready? Ready? Mike 50. Watch the run. Watch the run. Ready?
Throwing on third down, Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Newton. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike, check, 59.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That goes for 15 yards on the fake, a first down. And a lot of fist pumps right now on that sideline.
Mike to 59. You must be dreaming. 15.
On first down, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now on 2nd and 13, Newton.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. On is the Chargers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Let's do this. Yellow, yellow. Same thing, yellow, 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 yellow. Let's go, all 80.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow. 180. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Bravo.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now here's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They try again with Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready? 180. 50. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 8.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
That's it, baby. We gonna work. Yellow. Let's go on, ladies. Red. Tighten up, tighten up.
On first down, Barkley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That's a gain of 4.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Silver. Nice 7, let's go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing is Newton. That is caught by Cohen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
57 colors. I got you. Right back.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. Check 59. Mike is
on 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Grady Jarrett coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
20.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Saquon Barkley. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You got to go right here. You got to play big.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he's forced out right. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, he's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Intercepted. Come on, guys. We got this.
Final score, Broncos 24, Chargers 7.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. Plans, I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. Dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangible.